Hello! Today I'm going to compare the results of adding details using watercolor and colored pencils. I'm using hot press paper in today's experiment and only paint to very loose flowers. The watercolor details will be on the right and the colored pencil details will be on the left. My watercolor that I use is from White Night and the colored pencils that I use is Faber-Castell Polychromos. For adding details using colored pencils, we need to wait until the watercolor layer is completely dry. Meanwhile, when using watercolor, you can vary the timing to create different results. I paint different pattern for different petals to see the effect of details using different medium. So here's the result. Today's experiment, only adding details with darker colors. I am not sure if I like the results of both, but I am relieved to see their differences. On the flower that use watercolor, for the details seems okay on certain detail styles, but for some petals they don't look neat. I myself prefer to use cold press paper when I use watercolor only instead of hot press paper because, as you can see here, using hot press paper the watercolor dries rather quickly and unlikely to blend very well. Therefore, create strong outline of the addition layers. On the flower that use colored pencil, for the details, the texture somehow is unique, but I'm pretty much inclined toward details using colored pencils for this particular experiment. Despite the texture is kind of too rough for me. Maybe it is because of the polychromos that I use. I heard Prismacolor colored pencils give us smoother textures, or it could be the paper that I used to, even though I already used hot press paper, which has smooth texture compared to cold press paper. So that's all I can say. You might want to try other different objects to paint with different mediums for the details of your painting. They will have different results, definitely. Thank you so much for watching. See you again in the next experiment video. Bye!